Hi guys, it's Crystal with Design Bundles. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make acrylic keychains using your silhouette. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go over the supplies that I'm using in today's tutorial. So you're going to need some adhesive vinyl. I've got a couple here. I'm actually going to be using the matte black one, but there's reflectives and glitters and holographics that look really cool on these acrylic keychains. So another thing that you may want to get is these pliers here that are jewelry pliers. They are made for doing stuff like this. They have round tips. I've also got some acrylic blanks here. I've got 3-inch circles that already have a hole in them. And then we have some tassels as well as some keychain hardware. Now you can get an entire set of this stuff over on Amazon. I'll have one linked down below. The die cutting machine I'm using today is the Cameo Plus 4. So let's go ahead and head on over to Silhouette Studio. I'm using the basic edition and I want to show you guys that you can actually cut with a PNG. So I'm going to hit open and I'm going to insert this PNG right here. We're going to hit OK. I will have this file linked down below with the current year. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start off by sizing this. I'm just going to select everything, and then I'm just going to come down here, right here at the corner, and size this down. I'm using a 3-inch circle, so I like to do around, 2.8 inches. I did about 2.779. It's 2.8. That's what I really like to do for these 3-inch circles. Now what I want to do is I'm just going to change everything black. So this little tassel here, I'm just going to click it so it's black as well, just visually. So I'm going to choose my correct machine. I'm telling it I'm not using a matte and it's 12 by 12 material. We're going to hit send to the printer, and now I'm going to choose the correct machine. I'm using the Cameo Plus 4. I'm going to go ahead and get it set and ready to go. Then right up here, I'm going to go ahead and change it to a vinyl. So we're going to click on it right here. And then I'm just going to type in vinyl. So when you type in vinyl, you're going to get several different options here. And I'm going to choose vinyl matte. Now, if you want to, you could definitely change those settings and up them or, bring them down to whatever's good for you. Definitely recommend doing a test cut. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and load that in the machine, and now we're ready to send it to the machine, and it's going to take off. So this is automatic, so it's just going to choose those settings for us and change that blade. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly let the machine cut this out and do its thing. Now that it has everything cut out for us, I'm just going to hit the unload button here. I'm going to go ahead and cut this down to size and start weeding everything out. So we're just going to go ahead and quickly weed this out just like so, and then remove those remaining pieces. Now today I'm going to be showing you guys a life hack that I learned recently. So you're going to need some transfer tape. You can use contact paper, you can use transfer tape that is designed for this, or you can use this stuff right here. So this is the one you're looking for, and it's clear. So it's super exciting because it's already sized down for us. So you can, tear it off right where you need. This is gonna be perfect for our acrylic keychains because you could actually cut one in half and use it twice. So you can actually reapply these back on here. So I'm going to go ahead and tear this piece off just like so. And then you guys are going to see that this is clear. So this is the first time I've ever seen this, and I thought it was really cool, and I just had to share. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this off here, and now we have a sheet. One side does not have stick, just like normal, and the other side is sticky. Now I like to remove a little bit of that stick, so I just kind of apply it. You could put it onto your pants, your t-shirt, just a couple times to release a little bit of that stickiness. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is just set this down just like so and use my scraper tool to rub to really get this to attach to its transfer sheet. So these are absolutely perfect, and it's a 2-for-1 because then you could keep it in your work area and have it as a lint roller. So I'm really excited about it, and I thought it was a really cool hack that you guys may want to see. Right now I'm going to go ahead and clean off my acrylic blanks. I'm going to use some rubbing alcohol and a clean cloth here. So you want to go ahead and remove any sort of oils. This is what's going to help that adhesive last a very long time. So next up, you're just going to go ahead and lay this over, and we're just going to go ahead and quickly peel this up just like so. So I'm just super excited of how nice these really worked out. I never even knew that there was a clear lint roller on the market. So I don't know if it's something that's new, but I think it's absolutely perfect. This would be perfect for small signs and things like that as well. All right, so let's go ahead and line this up. I like to try to avoid that hole there as we're going to be using it for our keychain hardware. And as you guys can see, when you bring that size down to around 2.8 for a 3-inch acrylic blank, it's absolutely perfect. So now what you want to do is just rub, rub, rub. You really want to adhere that adhesive vinyl to your blank. So whenever you go to peel this transfer sheet off, I peel it at an angle just like so, and it should come right off. So next up, what we need to do is remove our backing. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my weeding tool here, and then we're just going to remove that backing. At this point, you could add some glitter adhesive or holographic adhesive, cut that down to like a 2.9 or 2.8 and put it on the back. Or you could even apply some resin and do some glitter and things like that. All right, so now we are ready to go. Let's go ahead and apply this keychain hardware. The very first thing I like to do is apply one of these little tassels to the keychain hardware. You definitely don't have to add the tassel, it just adds a little extra. So I'm doing the school color for this so that way it just kind of goes with the theme. All right, so what I'm going to do is you're going to take a couple of these jump rings, one for the tassel, one for the actual keychain. So we're going to go ahead and apply this about 1 to 2 hoops down. You could actually put it wherever you want to, but we're going to put it right here on the keychain itself first. So these are kind of pulled apart, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pliers here, and then I'm going to get one side on, and then I'm going to apply that tassel just like so, and then I'm going to squeeze these shut, just like this. Now, once again, if you get this little set that I've talked about right down below, it's going to come with all of these jump rings, the hardware, as well as the tassels. Next up, I'm going to apply one right here to the very last loop, and this one is going to go right here on top of the keychain. So all you need to do is go on your acrylic blank in this circle and just going to line it right up, and it'll circle right into that hole. All right, so next up, we're just going to line this up, and we're just going to take our pliers once again, and we're going to squeeze it shut one last time. So we're going to go ahead and just squeeze tight just like so. And that's it. They're super duper easy to make. It would make a great gift for somebody that's graduating this year, as well as a great item to sell in your little shop or maybe locally. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.